You've done me a great...
We always pass the time.
Open your eyes.
Have you finished your...
all around us.
Yes.
Glad to...
Philip, I now understand why our shiring isn't what it used to be. Steep taxes...
Is that so?
These merchants would give anything to do their business at a... They need a place with fair taxes.
Are you thinking of a fleece?
Call in the monk!
You, it's your turn.
Me?
No. We're not first.
Well, lucky.
Philip of Gwynedd, Prior, the Earl of Shiring.
Thank you for hearing me. Oh, please allow me to introduce... I demand to talk. He has broken...
You are talking.
Bishop, wait.
The enemies of this earldom have taken Percy Hamley from our midst.
Mother!
Do you consider yourself a friend?
Friend? That damned monk is drinking the blood of my earldom!
It is not for us to damn them, Lord, but judge.
What you are doing to the people of Shire...
Your father would have...
The monk's a thief, and I don't take as kindly to thieves as my shiring.
What crime?
The king has never licensed a market.
Your market is illegal.
You are stealing my taxes by allowing my people to trade in your...
Is that true?
I will talk to...
You, your friends and your brother, but not...
Francis? Where is my...
He got...
Where?
Eye for tooth. The days of King...
Now leave. The next time I will show...
I had assumed that as long as the market was held within the walls of the priory, and the taxes supported the construction of our cathedral, Kingsbridge would need no market. More and more men joined our group. Most of them had no horses and no weapons to speak of. As King Stephen prepared, then, at nightfall, our group reached a large camp. Many men asked me to pray with them. They were husbands, fathers, and children about to fight in a war. I told Richard to have pity. Full of anger, he told me that he would hang deserters himself if need be. Then the man interrupted us by shouting infamities about Robert of Gloucester and started to laugh. His temper would not make him a just earl, I thought. But again, I hoped to see a cruel man win his battles, only to defeat a man more cruel than him, William Hamlet. After a long first day on my way to Lincoln, I found a place to rest. I fell asleep soon and dreamed about soldiers. King Henry's men had killed Mam and Da. Abbot Peter came to take us in, just as it had happened so long ago. But this time, in my dream, something was different. And then I heard a voice answering the question. And on the ground lay my brother, Francis. I awoke with a start. I had a very bad feeling about Francis. I told myself I should never have agreed to go and see Bishop Waleran for him. Now I had not heard from my brother in... After what felt like an eternity, the sun rose and we continued on our way to Lincoln. As we moved, I remembered hearing that Bishop Waleran had been to Rome, and William had fought in the Holy Land. I told myself that King Stephen would eventually see these men for what they really were. He had to. And I tried to convince myself that God would make things right.
You are late. Is it done?
Yes, my bishop. Their builder is dead.
What about the saint?
I couldn't get into their crypt unseen.
You disappoint me again, Timothy.
Please, when did I ever fail you before today, Right Reverend?
Regan Hamley is alive.
She didn't.
No. Your poison has left her. When the time is right, I will send our Earl of Shiring to fill Kingsbridge.
Hurry up, my friend, or do you not want to see up?
I fear
Then let's not wait. Come on, Philip.
Wherefore, my beloved, for the wrath of man...
The slow man loses more than his right.
How can you just...
If they wanted to...
Wait! Where do we find King Steve?
Who's asking?
Richard of King... Good things,
Maybe. You can go inside.
Where are all the...
I should go for...
But this is a house of God.
Only 2 more days.
If they know what's good for them, they'll surrender.
I'd be disappointed if Maud would give up.
My king! You have my sword!
Good! Who is that?
Richard of Kingsbridge.
Him. Now, what about those archers out there?
Ah, Sir Richard, you made it.
Had a monk to look after.
You should visit our enemies, Father. They should be praying, for we'll cut their heads off.
Yeah. Hear, hear.
Wherefore, my beloved, for the wrath of...
The slow man...
I will spare myself. He was on a... Why does the Lord not reject the sacrifices of... Why?
Father.
Come now.
I built the only thing I will die.
Do you have a family?
Who? I can't go out.
You must not. You would be happy.
But I don't.
You must.
When we go, will you pray?
Of course. Jesus said to him, "This man neither must he die then?"
There's no two ways about it. I have to go out there myself to see what's going on.
My king, Ranulph's archers are only waiting for you.
They know they'll be at my mercy once I've dealt with Robert the Bastard and Ranulph the traitor. I doubt they dare shoot me.
Stephen, be reasonable.
Henry, will the Church for once shut up? We are at war. Wonderful. Now, I will go out there without getting shot in the head. I must know why they... Just for once...
Yes.
My king?
You? What are you? Have you come to atone for having your monks write that heretical book?
No.
So you continue to doubt your bishop?
Henry.
How dare you...
Henry! I told you I am not to be...
This monk should be thrown into a cell.
What? Because he doubts your miracles? I have to admit, having someone walk over red-hot plowshares, or putting his hand in...
Stephen!
But the monk is right. There is a tendency that your miracles conveniently happen. Whoever believes that to be a coincidence, or... What is your name, monk?
Philip of Gwynedd.
I will make sure my brother won't, if anyone will have you arrested.
My king,
I have no time, unless you know a solution to my problem. There are archers outside, probably looking forward to... But I have to see what's going on out there with my own eyes. If you have no solution for my problem...
a shield could surely stop an... No. What would be the safest...
Are you thinking of...
Never mind. I doubt he would know the answer. Our king's advisors believe it would...
They're right.
They are?
But don't worry, they won't waste their arrows on Monk, but the king would definitely be... Would end the war in a blink. I wouldn't hesitate to shoot the...
If you were to dress like a poor man...
This is highly inappropriate.
It is. But he's right. Robert's a bastard, but his men are not without honor. Who are you again, monk? Why have you come?
I'm the Prior of Kingsbridge, my king.
Ah, of course. The Prior of Kingsbridge.
I have come to ask for your help.
What could be important enough to disturb the king at a time like this?
Robert of Gloucester will attack in 2 days' time.
Let us find out why he's here, shall we? Get undressed, Prior of Kingsbridge.
My king...
Don't be shy. It was your idea, after all. Ranulph's men have been nervous. Now, why is that? It's such a... And yet, they could stay holed up in... So why have the... And be safer inside?
My king, I have done all you...
Of course. Let me... You're here to ask me for help with...
What? The income was only... I did not know we needed a license.
The church... This is not the Holy Roman...
No.
Your market... I supported William in his decision, for it didn't merely pay for your cathedral. It also paid for the children of...
But Aliena, you said so yourself. You said...
I remember, but the Earl of Shiring tells me that a knight in my employ...
I wouldn't know my...
William Hamley and Bishop Wade... Now I think...
My king, you must not trust...
Hear me now. You will not receive a mark, and the children of Bartholomew will hang. Do you understand?
Of course. That's why all those archers are up there. Robert of Gloucester is not attacking in 2 days. He's attacking today. To arms!
It's an ambush. Do not use the front entrance.
They knew that would draw us out. Get my clothes. I need my horse.
As Stephen and his men went to face the approaching army, his brother, Bishop Henry, urged me up to the top of the cathedral. His fear had made him forget about our dispute. I had never been that high up.
Pray with me, Philip. Pray that Stephen will win, so this war can end.
I closed my eyes to pray. And I forgot about Kingsbridge, and the market, and what I wanted. I simply prayed for peace. And as I did, I realized that ever since the dream about my parents, I had not prayed. What if, as in the dream, my prayers would not be heard now? I begged the Lord to make me see. To make me see that he was there.
Philip, look!
I was too far away to understand what was happening.
Robert's men. They're winning. Stephen is lost.
It felt like the world was spinning under my feet. I was afraid that I would fall. I closed my eyes. And then I saw.
They're breaking through the church doors!
Women!
And then I knew it was only us. No devil to harm, no god only.
Philip was gone for 2 weeks. We had no... To be true, we had Ali and I.
Are you sure we're alive?
Right now.
Look at that.
Told you.
I hope Philip and Richard are all right.
Me too.
Say, Jack, have you read our book?
What about you? What did you think?
Well, I thought you said good stuff.
No, this is Philip's fault. If all this falls apart because he said... I have, and so who else could say...
Do you still remember?
Well, do you?
Well... I think I remember...
Oh?
Before me, no... All of it.
And...
No... Oh, hush. And then...
I remember. Yeah.
How flat a flank.
Yours are...
That's not how the...
Is it not?
Maybe... Why recall as I...
Jack.
Yes.
I
love you too. Did you hear something?
No. It's only us, Jack. You and me.
It is us. Only us.
Hey! Philip the Prior! Monk! Never let them see you weak. Stand tall.
If this is just... How many?
What?
How many people?
Too many. But Robert is not an animal, or we wouldn't be. What is there to look at?
Why do you do all...
Because I want no god bloodline. I took the throne. I chose to rule, and I'm not done.
Is it worth all...
The best more... By God, it's a game that I...
What about Rannoch?
Probably glad to be out of the... Probably looking for...
It's getting...
It's not the...
Are you sh...
I'm not... So yeah, I'm sh...
Richard!
Don't draw attention. Not when they have you in a cage.
Why am I...
You are with us.
I prayed for...
Peace is the weight, but... You were right about William Hamley.
How so?
The moment the battle took a turn for the worse, the Earl of Shiring is...
William Hamley is only... And for Bishop Wick...
I will grant you your market right.
You will?
You were right about...
But...
Before too long, assume I granted you the...
Do I have your...
I will let our... Hold your market. Stand your... William Hamley will have no legal way. I will tell the guards there is no reason...
What about you?
My loyals will make their moves. I ordered them to capture Robert to make an Maud knows it's not over. She'll say she is her father, but the throne of...
If you want to... You have...
Never.
Then there really is...
Guards! Release the monk!
In the last 2 days of the Fleece Fair, we have
Is the Earl of Shiring not a...
The law
And?
He is.
It will never...
What did you say?
Nothing. The music is...
Our prior is right. The fair will... and by then...
Philip?
Ah, you're back.
All's in order. So,
It's about Jack. Have you come to a decision yet? Jack can already read and write. What is his mother?
She may never agree to She believes but Alfred is the master craft. Jack is only an apprentice.
No.
He wouldn't work on the cathedral, but he could...
He could?
I have no choice. For all of them.
Of course. Let us talk.
Yes. I should try to find Jack.
Tom? Wait for me.
Philip? Something is ailing. Philip, you told me in Cuthbert once that if you became unlike how Remigius treated Brother Mark, remember?
Yes. He was so...
You achieved what if only Cuthbert was still here with us to see that.
Milius, we have not had time to...
There was.
I have a bad...
Why?
I haven't seen my brother. I'm afraid, but...
No.
I think...
You?
Let us talk.
Yes, we will.
Are you not coming, Remigius?
I have...
All right.
And what kind of surprise is it?
Well,
Ooh, now when can we see it?
I should be done. Come on, Jonathan. Let's have a look.
Yes, please.
Have fun. Any idea?
I have.
Father? Jack took tools from the site. I don't know what he did.
Well, you two won't get a chance, but Jack is not the...
Soft to the touch and yet sturdy.
Martha, have you...
He went with Jonathan to see the...
With Jonathan? That's dangerous. What is he... Oh.
Lower prices than in shiring.
Oh, by the way, I've heard from Richard.
Is he all right?
Message didn't say, but I assume he's fine.
Why's that?
He says he needs me to...
Look at him go!
Are you sure you want...
Of course.
Why did the...
It's in their nature.
No.
Jonathan, you shouldn't have brought him here. It's dangerous.
I'm always doing something wrong. If Alfred had brought him here,
There would have.
Maybe it's better.
Come on.
Jack.
What?
I know how you feel.
Oh, really?
We are like these poor animals. It is a game.
Who? Tom?
No. The kings, Tom, and all of us. Again, and we don't even know it. You have every right. But there is a way. Perhaps not for the sake, but for the sake of man.
What do you mean?
I want you to become a monk.
Wait! Don't go wandering off on your own.
Soft to the touch and yet sturdy.
No. I need to look after Jonathan.
You want to buy twice as much? I'll sell you twice as much.
Have you two seen my son? Ellen!
He went over to see...
Aliena?
To what?
What's wrong with you? I've no idea.
Aliena.
Are you...
What?
Why would you...
Did you hear that?
What was...
What's happening?
Oh.
Oh, no. I'm here. Should have looked out. You want us to go all the way? Come on, we'll go together.
So, this is it then?
Who's that man?
I am the Earl of Shiring, boy.
Stay with me, Jonathan.
Now, while my men inspect your... Where is your safe?
The crypt.
Speak up!
The crypt!
I heard that your master builder...
Yes.
A shame. This could... Now!
Jonathan! This is the end.
They were burning by God. They were on fire.
Where are they? They're going to kill
Aliena!
Milius Lock from the out. Is he still up?
No!
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
No! Over here! They're out here! Milius locks.
Milius! I think I can...
Return our saint, or you will go to hell.
No. You go.
No!
Thy will be done.
William Hamilton.
Aliena!
So is John...
And forgive us our debts,
Aliena!
Oh no!
as we have forgiven our debtors.
The gate is locked as well.
And
Aliena is... So are the... If we go this way, then...
But deliver us from evil.
It's locked.
Amen.
Jack!
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Jack? Jack!
No!
Move, Mary. We must leave him.
No, Peter! We cannot leave.
Words from the script.
Look at her husband. Your word.
I won't allow you.
This herb will help her. It works.
I will not let you use your devil's work on her.
I tried to move.
We need...
I know. We need to...
Prior James was right about you.
Prior James? Ugh. You have no idea what kind of man Prior James was. You are a fool.
What's going on here?
Look at that. Her husband, your sub-prior.
Her.
We must get...
You're right. We must make...
Philip,
You're a fool.
Henbei.
The devils...
Oh, does the evil...
Calm down.
Prior Philip, take... It will calm her for once.
We don't know what this will do to her.
I'm telling you, it will calm her down.
Are you...
Yes, I...
No!
We grow herb.
Go ahead. It's working.
I told you. Maybe I was...
How could you...
Oh, piss on you.
They're coming.
We need to move now.
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shiring do this?
Shut up, or they will kill us all.
It's them.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Be quiet, please.
Look at him. He did quite well.
There was someone here with...
Hugh's right. They might be close.
We should make hay.
Not yet. What was that?
Sounds like there's a little birdie sitting in the bushes. Ha! There you are.
We don't know what this will do to her.
I'm telling you, it will calm her down.
Are you sure?
Yes,
No!
Go ahead.
I told you, maybe I... How? Oh, piss, they're coming!
We need to move now!
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shireham do this?
Shut up, or they will kill us all.
It's them.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Be quiet, please.
Look, he did quite... Hugh's... They might be close.
We should
Not yet. What was that?
Sounds like there's a little birdie sitting in the bushes. Ha! There you are.
We don't know what this will do to her.
I can't just...
I'm telling you, it will calm her down.
Are you...
Yeah.
No!
Go ahead. It's working.
I told you, maybe I was wrong about you, Philip.
How could you do that?
Oh, piss on you.
They're coming.
We need to move now!
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shireham do this?
Shut up, or they will kill us all.
It's them.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Be quiet, please.
Look at him. He did quite...
There was someone...
Hugh's... They might be close.
We should make haste.
Not yet. What was...
Sounds like there's a little birdie sitting in the bushes. Ha! There you are.
We don't know what this will do to her.
I'm telling you, it will calm her down.
Yeah. Go. It's working.
I told you, maybe. Okay.
We need to move now.
It makes no sense. Why would the Earl of Shiring do this?
Shut up, or they will kill us all.
It's them.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Be quiet, please.
Look at him. He did quite...
There was someone.
Usual. They might be...
We should make...
Not yet.
Walter, why do I get the feeling you're upset?
We didn't have to do this. We came for the Saint.
They deserved it. Like this ugly bastard.
Kingsbridge defied us for the last time. That monk, the bitch, and the bastard she's fucking.
Come on, move! After him!
But William said...
I said
My little cub, are you all right?
Did you see Ali?
She was in the... I heard William calling out...
Jack, come. We must find her. Dear God. Oh. No. Aliena! Aliena! Jonathan!
He took everything.
Aliena, no matter where, I will. Every time I will, and I will now, and make...
Aliena.
I swear in Jesus and all this that I will take care of my brother Rich.
Can't you hear me?
Jack! It's all... I can't support... What am I going to...
Tom. You are alive. Thank God.
We must ask the bishop.
The bishop? I heard he is...
Shh! How? Will the cathedral...
Not without the mob.
Please, our prior will...
Philip, they are waiting.
Yes.
Can we stay in Kingsbridge? Or must we move on?
Too many people. Many were in. Among the injured, he protected.
It will take time, but I'm... Thank God Tom's alive.
Two of our... Brother Arnold. And brother... He rests by... And 8 more...
Will the Earl of Shiring be judged?
He must!
Yes, he... What about... Where is this?
Adolphus!
It would be better... Please tell us what to
to do.
The rumors, the remains of...
We are the saints. Was it the Earl? Why would he do that? Milius died to protect the saint. I saw it. Is he not well?
Brother
He looks
Andrew,
pale.
and we will be Tom Builder's son, Alfred, though it will, for we will... And I am happy to... Most of us are familiar with him, so... Jack. As was...
Why?
Was that really...
He will...
Please tell us.
Tell us what will happen with us. With Kingsbridge.
No. This attack, I cannot think. It is...
You went against the Earl of...
He said you did.
Philip was in the right. We had a market like... Our prior was in the right. Defiance will only...
I agree.
You should have been more...
We must never...
No, we must...
The Earl stole the...
But it's not his fault. They all had to die. Why is he not answering?
Please answer.
Why?
Answer?
No. I cannot give you the stories of how God... I see now. I think you... I am asking... Where is... I do not... I have no...
One day, God... So Satan said. But God said, even...
Mother hasn't moved from his side for days.
It will take time for him to heal.
You know, this wasn't the first time someone wanted to kill him. If we hadn't scared off that monk in black, I'm sure Tom wouldn't be with us anymore.
Did you ever find out who he was?
I have no idea.
It was Bishop Waleran's servant.
What?
Waleran?
You will burn in hell for this.
What? I defeated your greatest enemy. It was a holy mission.
It's not up to you to decide that. Even your father would not have been that foolish.
I am not my father.
They saw you. They know that the Earl of Shiring is a murderer. What if my allies in Kingsbridge were hurt? What then?
Absolve my sins.
Only if you announce your loyalty to King Stephen.
No, Stephen lost. He is weak.
Bishop Henry will not approve of me giving absolution to a supporter of Empress Maud. Are you a man of the church or not?
I am.
Then do as you are told, and never defy me again. Is that understood?
Yes, my bishop.
One day we'll tell everyone
Maybe we should have, while we still, maybe there would have. Jack! Oh. What is he doing? Jack! Oh.
At least I still have...
Where can we go?
Anywhere.
What is this?
I told you I had a surprise for you. Remember? This is it.
What is it?
It's a first version of a fulling mill.
It's fulling the cloth all by itself using the motion of the water wheel.
Yes. You'll be able to sell even...
It's what I always want.
Then why do you look...
Because there will not be...
No, not in King. We will go someplace else.
He will find me, wherever I go.
You can't just give up.
I'm not giving up, and I'm not running away. And because there is something I have to... It's not what I... It's what I have. Oh.
What is...
I wish that...
What thing?
We can't...
Why?
I'm getting...
To whom?
It's not him. William will burn down. This is the... My husband will... It's the only way.
I will...
I love you, Jack. And I always will. But look at yourself. You are a good man, Jack. And monks can't marry.
Then I will stop being a monk.
And...
I don't know...
Maybe when this is over...
But not like this.
No.
Don't say... Who is it?
What?
Who are you going?
It's not
Please, don't you think...
He has... And he...
What?
Dear Frank, I long for the day you can read. Once, you asked me. I did not dare, but now, of the day, and of how Peter raised us and taught us about... Only now have I begun to understand that I have come to believe that if God was a few days ago, Milius. First, I believed I had brought the last few nights. I was afraid that in my dream. But I know this is not of man. But why does... Most of what, for he taught us about living in seclusion, away from the world. I know I blamed you for what happened after we got involved. I do not. But I blame our church because they as Peter taught the answers I seek. Maybe I will... Where are...
Put that away! No! Oh! Jack!
Jack! No! This is not what we do!
Ugh, get off me, you freak!
No!
Oh. Jack!
Take him away! Lock him up.
It's all useless. No. It's all No.
Jack.
Mother?
The water duct. Run. Look for a little sound.
What? How do you know?
Oh, the cracks are... That won't be able to lift it like... As long as there's no... This one looks easy, but... I can't just... That's what you get for help. They put one right in... With that hole, I could... She was right.
Jack, tell me, was it about Ali? I know about you two.
And how did... How?
Your father. He was locked up.
Was he a monk?
No. They said he was... But he was not.
Is it true then? That he was hanged in...
Yes, but he was...
How? How?
Someone here in Kingsbridge gave him a jeweled cup told a mile down the road he was a... It was like a game to them. They said he had stolen that cup from the Priory.
Who said that?
3 men. He managed to escape the way you did, but they caught up with him. They hanged him in Shiring.
Who were those men?
It does not matter. It is all in the past now.
Once you told me my father that he...
That is what he... You want to live?
What if I have... There must be someone who...
I know.
And I
know. You really love her, Aliena?
Yes.
You truly... Jack, this place is... After your father... But... If you live like a... Do not let them... Find your way in the world. And when it leads you back to me...
Of course.
Those that killed your father, the people they killed, I promised.
Wayleran disrespects you. After all I've done for him. Why rely on him for salvation? There are many priests, many bishops.
Maybe. But you are not making decisions for me either, Walter. No one is. If the Lord wants me to support Wayleran, he will let me know.
And what if he does not? What then? Will you allow Wayleran to order you around?
I shouldn't weave with the door open. Whew. Yes?
I'm sorry, but... Have you, by any chance...
Has something happened?
He's gone. We've been looking for him all...
He's gone?
Well, yes. But in the end, I just punished Act.
Oh, we've all...
No. I am the one to... My monks are already trawling the woods. I might... Please, don't let this spoil the...
Thank you.
They still haven't found him? How long has it been?
I haven't...
Well, I think never made it easy for anyone.
Then he runs off. What do you...
Are you hungry?
Great. We've been married. Right. Yeah. You know.
Oh, I'm...
But I am a good man. What are you cooking?
Ferment.
What's going in?
Wheat and ale.
Well?
Spices. And I mustn't forget...
Where are you going?
Oh, no, I just need...
Huh?
Spice it, and I mustn't...
Today, I was thinking about what you and Philip did for our workers when they were afraid that they wouldn't be offering them coin to make them stay and... What if I did something similar? Like an insurance?
Could you afford it?
That's up to the prior. He said he'd come over. Maybe he could eat with... And you, I think it would be good for you. You haven't left the house in
17. Would you like venison with it?
No, thank you. I'm just here to talk.
Ascetic as always, I see.
It just turns more and more into a habit, really.
So, yes, since the Fleece Fair, they've been quite...
Yes. It sounds to me like we would be tempting them.
Philip is right.
I don't know. My workers would not... They're not as greedy as you two. I just want to eat...
Yes, you said. Your idea shows great compassion.
Thank you, Father.
But Lady Aliena is right. It'd be only a matter of time till the death. But I could never promise them coin. Because ever since the market collapsed, we may even run out.
What?
He's right.
But what about Mother?
If Alfred loses his work...
What if we build faster? You always said if people on their
Is that an master builder?
But yes, Alfred could look at the designs. Could be that...
I can...
All right. Oh, milady, your soup.
Thank you. I'd never thought that my brother could work so...
he's trying to...
But it is impressive. I would never have... Alfred has changed. He seems really concerned about things. I can't wait for you to give me a little nephew.
Well, enough about...
Actually... It's from a woad merchant.
Oh, thank you, I guess. Now...
How's it going?
I find it hard to...
What does Sir Richard...
I haven't... When he comes here, But that's the deal. He fights and I... The coat of arms...
Have you decided on an animal yet?
It will sport.
Oh, fuck. Ali, I'm so sorry. I just thought... Growing a bit?
Oh,
you're not getting fat.
You forget that there's not a lot for...
Then we should take a hike soon.
I'd like that. But not today. Get it done. What to do. Marrying Alf, I knew it all along. Not if I wanted to stop Willie. And Alfred was the only one. And ever since we've been married, he's been working deep. And when he's home, he expects nothing in... He does whatever... All I do... I made a mistake. And to make things... I am pregnant.
You brought this on yourself. You had the love of your life.
Do you scorn me?
No more than anyone else. First and foremost, I blame that priest who turned... But you're a very close second.
What if I brought...
Oh, Ali. Jack has... I want you to know one thing. Jack, for me, that makes you... If you can't have his... Give it to me. I will raise it far away from this crooked...
I don't want to give our child...
Then you cannot stay here.
But I have to. It's finished. I want you to wear it when you go to battle, to remind us.
Huh. Why a fox?
A fox is... We can't always be straightforward.
You hear that, Alfred? I'm a fox.
Grow up, Richard.
Sorry.
How's the war going, by the way?
How is your...
It's getting better. The good thing is, William Hamley is... In our last battle, he ran away when things... They say he was afraid to die before he...
His mother?
No one's seen her in years. But rumour has it she's still alive, and mention her to William, and he goes as pale. Ali, we are so close, but we need to be...
Is there anything you need from me?
Well, a new saddle would be...
I'll see to it.
And a horse to put it on, of course.
Right.
I'll be out for a while.
All right.
I can't believe you two have almost...
Oh, don't say that. I'll see you later.
Ah, there you are.
I always wondered what it would have...
Oh, it's cold. When I was young, I spent a night in... If it hadn't been for her...
What kind?
I think it had...
Deer?
Yes. Jack had caught it before we...
But hunting...
I know. It's punishable. Jack never was one for rule.
Right. He was always busy with something.
Jack? Yes.
You were...
What?
But don't tell Alf.
You still think marrying him was a...
I do.
I do too. But you did it for very good... So, maybe not in a loving way, but...
But...
What was that?
They built it too fast. Like
a stone roof. Alfred tried...
You're with child. How can you be...
My cub is... You threw it all away for a life...
Without a cathedral, and by God, I can't stay.
Shh. There's no need to... We've been...
We will build a cathedral right here, towering high above Shiring. But it will not be a cheap undertaking.
Money is no object. I shall build it for our Lord and my mother, so that the Lord will heal her.
I am sure he will. Ah, yes, there he is.
Who?
We will need a master builder.
My bishop, I think I have the right man.
My bishop, my name is Alfred Builder.
Next time on The Pillars of the Earth. Witness the climactic final part of the series.
It's time we take back what was taken from us.
It's time to face our enemies.
It is time to make a stand for what we believe in.
The Pillars of the Earth. Book 3. The Eye of the Storm.
The White Ship. She was one of the fastest vessels that was ever built. The man who should be king of the English now, the son of King Henry, was on board when she sailed off. And with the prince there were 140 knights and many nobles, all on their way from Normandy to England. They say the ship hit the rocks, and then a fire broke out. Even before the White Ship had departed, the prince and his men had begun to drink and get violent. Monks that were meant to bless the voyage were then forced to disembark. Some say the ship had been cursed. The king's son and many of his family were pulled down into the Black Sea that night.
You're forgetting one important detail. Not
that old rumor.
The same Stephen who calls himself the King of the English now.
What? That cannot be a...
Yes, it can be. Of course he's...
What do you think,
I think Stephen is a clever man. But why he would want to rule that godforsaken rock...
What makes you say that?
Then why are you leaving?
Well, because I want to...
I'll tell you what you're going to see. A proper...
What about you?
I'm looking
for who?
You English do talk a lot.
I just don't know how to feel about leaving my country for the... I mean, how should I...
Hopeful?
I don't know.
You should all get some rest. It will not be long now till we reach Cherbourg.
Thank the Lord. I can't wait to be back.
In the late summer of 1142, I had left my home country, England, for good. My old life lay in shambles. Having failed both my friends and family, I had set out to find my baby's father, the man I still loved with all my heart, Jack Jackson. And so early one morning in July, I finally arrived on the shores of Normandy. With nothing on me but a pouch of coin and a young, curious face yet unnamed, who was just as unfamiliar to this new world as was I. You're still here?
Oh, I'm just trying to get my... The last bit of our voyage wasn't
He came to find...
A fellow mate? Unfortunately, I wouldn't know a thing.
I know, but tell him Ali...
All right.
Thank you. That...
Actually, I am.
I guess...
To be honest, I haven't been one long. Before that, I used to shear sheep with my parents. My father still hates me for leaving, though.
What will you do?
Don't know. All I heard was that the wages are better over here. Right. A fellow mason told me about the abbey there. He said these Normans build their churches quite differently. I need to see that with my own eyes.
Do many?
I don't know. The mason who told me just happened to do... It's likely he... Oh.
I don't... Have a safe...
Oh, thank...
No, maybe I should just get going. Where did you go? Good day. I am looking for... Oh, hush now.
Looks young.
He was born...
What's his name?
I haven't...
You should. Makes growing up. You said you're looking for someone.
The man I'm looking for looks a bit like you, actually. A bit more boyish, though.
So he has red hair, but no beard. Well, I don't know every redhead around these parts. There are quite a few of us. Most of my family here in Cherbourg is ginger.
Oh, his name is Jack Jackson, and he is a mason.
No. No, sorry. Maybe May saw him. She helped...
I'll ask...
Hey, you. That's quite...
Have you seen... You must have landed...
Another ginger in Normandy. Maybe you should ask someone in Barfleur. That their lot rarely lands in... Why you even came to show...
It was the earliest...
It must be in some...
Let's just say I...
Fine with me.
Do you know the...
Been there, but I hope you know. Tell you what, you can even change it.
What other route?
Oh, I don't know, really. But Barfleur, shake my hand. Travelling by your little... Changed your mind. You know what?
All right.
All right.
Lesay was tiny, but as it turned out, worth the trip. In the small abbey church of the Trinity, I met a monk who claimed to have talked to a man fitting Jack's description. He'd been fascinated. I lay down to sleep on the floor of the abbey guest house and, for the first time... My father had once told me tales of the Mont Saint-Michel. Long ago, the Archangel Michael had urged Hubert of Avranches to build an abbey on a lonely rock on the ocean by burning a hole into his head. They say one can go and see his penetrated skull on display in the church of his hometown. It was a windy day when I arrived, and the place was crowded with pilgrims and jongleurs. Apparently, Jack had been hopelessly tracking jongleurs who might have known his... Going to Le Mans reminded me of all the trouble I'd left behind in England. 30 years ago, Le Mans had been There was no sign... Good day.
What is it?
I'm looking for a mason, an Englishman with carroty... Yes.
No, I'm not...
Ah, but...
No. Now, stand back, woman.
Are there...
Well, yes.
And where would an outsider most likely...
Dunno.
May I...
No.
Perhaps I'll talk...
It would be all...
You hesitate. Are you sure?
Yes. All right. It was working for me. But I...
Why?
Because he was all let me redesign the roof. All pretty ideas, but he never shut shit. That man was almost as needy as mine.
He does know a lot.
Well, I know masons like him. Can't work with...
Do you know where he...
No, maybe to Limoges, or... Seemed to have plans for every cathedral on God's green earth, but none...
I'll leave...
Bon voyage.
We had just left Tours when I suddenly felt dizzy. To my horror, our baby, too, had grown pale. His... Back in Tours, the fever got worse. I remember people carrying me into a room, laying me on. When I awoke, Jack was. He scolded me for following him. You know you could go. I tried to answer, but he just opened the window and jumped out. The further I went, the angrier I got. For years, I'd been fighting for my family. I'd known nothing but my duty to the men in my life, while the man I was trying to find lived. When could I ever do? I'd traveled in a circle all the way to the edge of the world and back. When the last moat had settled, I opened my eyes again and found myself in a dirty little room. An old maid. Oh, dear God. The more I tried to keep him warm, the cold. Oh, please, God. I gently caressed his head. We had both been spared. I thank you.
All right, steady now.
I thank you for having. I thank you.
Don't let go until it's done.
But why? I failed, Jack. And if I never return, it's just that I feel I've always. And this may be the very. Maybe I should just. Maybe Jack. Amen. Huh. I've seen one.
It's me, the man who did that.
I agree.
Oh,
yes.
It's a shame. In just 1 month.
The master built.
The two didn't really. To tell you the truth, everyone thinks that the last thing Jack did, it was the one thing. Then when he was done.
Your master?
Jacques worked. He was impatient and had a temper conquering that rock.
Oh. Do you happen to know?
He wanted to walk the pilgrim trail to Santiago de Compostela.
The Camino?
He said he might find.
Just one more thing.
Relieved. He seemed ready.
Thank you so much.
Think nothing. And good luck on your trip.
Isn't it odd? Just when you stop looking, like these 3 devices that one of my merchants brought back from Baghdad.
Oh, no. Is it another one? They're not toys, Adriel. They're objects of...
I will let my valued friend from the north. Jack. For one, let me draw your attention to the magnificent songbird on the table. And then to that wondrous donkey next to the entrance. No, otherwise,
I agree.
Although, the most astounding thing of all stands right between them.
That statuette?
Ha-ha, precisely. But, one thing at a time, let us let Jack decide what to demonstrate first.
No, it's too heavy. He likes to take his time, doesn't he?
Now, watch. Just any moment now. There. It's through. Rashid! Oh! Would you kindly explain?
It's pure.
Is it? I've heard that these... mocking one's prophets can go in both directions.
I am very certain that...
So, that small floating bowl. Once the bowl is full, it pulls the ball, then thus...
If you timed it perfectly, you could make it drop a ball.
Turning it into a clock. For me? Show us.
Anyone care for some?
Thank you, my daughter. We will have some...
Mind if I...
Of course.
So, who is this man, Rashid?
Jack is a friend of the house. A brilliant man, a scholar and a talented artist.
I could watch this.
Just the other day, he explained Euclid to me. What is that? A Greek who wrote a book called The Elements of Geometry. And now, the Egyptians translated it into Arabic, and now the Englishmen are turning it into Latin. It's so just... But how much?
How does it...
Maybe it's...
Right.
Go on.
There's a hidden... It turns an axle. These cylinders work like things.
But who is...
Steam. Yes.
The power of steam? Of course! It was... Let's not... What else?
One could join those two and build a singing donkey clock. One song off.
That would be...
I know. You could be the...
Oh, that would be...
I would let you have it.
You still haven't shown... Of course. Jack?
How very peculiar.
Oh, you... And...
Just be It takes...
To do...
Is it? Isn't that...
No. Rashid.
It's a mystery.
Rashid. We all... And this piece of wood is very... I very much... But so far...
All we know for certain is that her glassy eyes shed tears when you...
Like a... Like G... The only difference...
I think...
Am I? Of course, but if you can find out why they... So...
I'll have some.
Your daughter is quite something, Rash. I know. It would make marrying her off.
Oh, I'm certain that...
Maybe the dew originates from water that stays hidden when it's hot.
The pilgrim trails across France converged at Ostend. There, the group of 20 or so pilgrims who had been trapped. Some were prosperous citizens, some probably on the... Several languages were spoken, including Flemish, a German. Nevertheless, there was no lack of communication among them, and as we crossed the Pyrenees, while my baby and I kept mostly to ourselves.
Ganz schön frech, die mit ihrem Kind.
Hush now.
Richtig dreist.
I'm sorry. He has to... It will give you a... Do you have... How long have... I am sorry. We'll go for a walk.